I am so lucky to have a community that responds always to the things that I post in my community section, and you guys truly are GUNSEXUAL. Because look at the polls. The vote stopped at 269. Ha. What a perfect number. Anyway, here are the Zinogre builds, I promise you guys. So I made this video to provide builds for all levels of play, and also each build has a cheap version and an expensive version. Cheap means not requiring any new Iceborne decorations. You won't see those level 4 decos, and expensive, you'll see the level 4 decos. It's basically that. So for the first build, we have an ultra tanky Zinogre HBG build. This build has guard 5, guard up, and divine blessing 5. And yes, divine blessing helps in mitigating chip damage when you block. Since this is the cheap version, there is no level 4 deco. Don't mind crit boost 2, fortitude will make up for it. Every time you block, you'll usually have a window to attack or reload, because the knockback when you block would be really minimal due to the 3 shield mods and guard level 5. Now with the expensive version with level 4 decos, you'll be able to reach that crit boost level 3. Now if you can't avoid getting flinched by randoms, or maybe your team composition are filled with weapons that would likely flinch you, here's a version with flinch free at the cost of ammo up and 1 level of crit boost. Next up is the semi-tank and DPS build. This build would have spare shot with a cost of 2 levels of guard, and all the divine blessing bonuses will be gone. The mods for the gun would be different, and there will only be 1 shield mod. Due to guard up, you will still be able to guard against any attack, but there will be chip damage, and it won't be minimal, but you'll be able to deal more damage. This is what I'm currently using right now, and this is the cheap version of it, and no level 4 decos. And for the expensive version of that build, you'll just gain level 2 agitator, which is really not that much, but hey, a bit of affinity and a bit of damage, I'll still take it. I also have a flinch free version of this build that only sacrifices 1 level of crit boost. Sadly, I can't come up with a set that doesn't require level 4 decorations for this one. Here's a set that takes advantage of Kieran's Divinity, which gives you higher quest rewards, and it's almost as tanky as the first build, but still, no flinch free. Now the last 2 builds will be shieldless builds and would be pure DPS. As much as possible, I don't use scope, but yeah, if you want to go DPS, you have no choice. You can't ignore the 30% damage boost, man. You just can't. So the mods should be 1 recoil and 3 close range and 1 scope. Now for the shieldless build, this build is utilizing true spare shot, which performs so much better than the charm. Plus the Narga set gives the possibility of reaching evade window 5. If you're good in iframe dodging, this will be perfect for you. I on the other hand suck. That's why I hate TA rules, man. I hate TA rules. Now for the last set, this is also a shieldless build. This set is the one I use if I'll trap spam the monster, hence you can see quick sheath level 3. I usually go with impact mantle and go get the first stun first. Then before the monster gets back up, I'm gonna put on shock trap, then I'll build up the stun to get the second stun. Then it falls down, before it gets up, I'm gonna shock trap again, rinse and repeat. So basically you alternate in between traps, but never a pitfall. Don't put a pitfall trap, because the monster can get stunned on a pitfall trap, and that's not what you want. And you might be asking, where are the cheap versions of those builds? Of course, if you're gonna go DPS, you don't go cheap. You go hard or you go home, right? So anyway, those are the builds that I use for the Zinogre. Different situations in the game, if ever multiplayer or solo, those are all the sets I use. So that's it. I hope it helps you guys. And if you have questions, all you have to do is just comment down below, and I'll try to answer your questions and get back at you guys as fast as I can. And for the newcomers, If it helped you, the video helped you, please like and subscribe. It would help me a lot. And also to my subscribers, thank you so much for always tuning in, and also liking, and for urging me more to make more content. Really appreciate it, guys. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching again.